Let's bring in SABC News reporter Itumeleng Kgajane, who is in Stilfontein in the northwest for us. A very good afternoon to you, Itumeleng. So tell us what's happening where you are.
Thank you, Nompu. So we have seen the police arriving very early in this morning, rather, and then we also saw mine rescue teams also arriving here. We are told that they were here to make some assessments before the actual operation of retrieving suspected illegal miners from underground begins. So we also saw some, people from different political parties and organizations coming through here also to see the situation for themselves. We saw a representative from the Human Rights Commission, as well as somebody from SANCO, as well as from the SACP, and all of them are saying that they are concerned that the delays are affecting those who are still underground. They were hoping that the court maybe today will come up with a sort of a ruling or decision that would see those people be retrieving from underground. However, I have invited a community representative, Thembile Botman, to speak to us about the situation here. We were expecting that today you will be continuing with your what you term rescue operations here, but you haven't started with that. Why is that?
Yes, we haven't started because there's a resolution that was taken by the committee that was established by Minister Mkhuno, that today the operation team or professional operation team that is outsourced will start clearing the site and start designing a quicker way or a machinery that will rescue many people at least at once. So today, as the community volunteers, we will just come and try to communicate the message underground that people must move 50 meters away from the rattles, from the holes, so that as they are clearing, we don't have casualties that are unnecessary, maybe a stone that will make the underground to collapse.
So do you have confidence in the committee? I know now that you are also part of the committee. Do you have confidence that you will finally or eventually get to a point where you retrieve those that are still underground?
I can only be hopefully. I don't want to lie. As committee members, there are loopholes that we can even, forward in the meeting, because the chairperson now and then, when he feels like just close the meeting without considering all the important factors that might hinder the operation that they're about to take on.
So somebody was also concerned. I mean, yesterday we heard Minister Mantashe saying this is a crime scene. This what's happening here is illegal mining. It's a crime, and it has to be treated as such. And somebody earlier said, seemingly what Minister Nchaveni said the other day, that these people will be smoked out, is now happening. What's your view on that? I want to get your comment on that.
If it is a crime, why people that we've been rescuing are not arrested? Let's start there. What's the charge? I mean, Minister, I feel Minister, his statement must be complemented by the charges of the court, because everyone that is being retrieved here, he goes to police station. If you are not from South Africa, you are deported. That's the only thing that is being done. If you are a South African, you are just cleared, you go home. So I would at least appreciate if the minister can base his statement based on the fact. Facts is that these are ownerless. These mines are ownerless, and the minister should have done a regulator like the Minister of Mineral Resources long time ago. We can't have mines that are opened and the country is silent, does not even own the miners. The rights to these mines, the one that we are at, are with Stilfontein. They mined, and after mining, what you do, you don't apply for closure. And they did not closed because there was no gold. They closed because then it became expensive and to mine. It also was not giving them an enough profit. So we are saying to the minister, we must expand the discussion to say there should be a solution that makes this illegal mining, to be eradicated. Let's have a conversation that you must legalize it for people that as when they come back, even the state, they can get a benefit economy.
So that's Tembile Botman. He is a community representative. His last words are that this should be formalized. What's called illegal mining should be formalized, and that should be led by the Department of Mineral Resources. As you heard yesterday, Minister Gwedemantashe saying that he will not come here because this is a crime scene. And we also asked him about the sealing of some of these shafts that were left open, and he said some of these were left or abandoned before 2002 when they introduced some regulations so that those who are mining, they don't just leave their mines, they also rehabilitate so that illegal mining doesn't take place. It's back to you in studio, Nombu.
Itumeleng, thank you so much for that contribution, my colleague there, Itumeleng Khachane.